Hello, this is Lance Johns. Now, 2020, late 2019, the CB epidemic hit, but 1918, 1919, they had the Spanish flu, and the same thing that was happening. They want people to stay far apart from each other. Wear masks, and a lot of people was getting sick, like how they getting now dying and stuff. Basically, everything that happened back then is happening now, but like this virus will eventually do, it's going to eventually die down, but let's go ahead and do this. Las Vegas closures, echoes 1918, his story, scene, shutdown replays. The infections hit Las Vegas hard and fast. More and more people became sick. Schools and other gathering spots were ordered closed. Locals were told to avoid groups and wear masks. Doctors were overworked. Hospitals filled up. It was difficult getting enough cancers to hold the dead. Even the undertaker was bedridden. The threat, the Spanish flu, raging around the globe in 1918 through 1919. The influenza outbreak affected estimate one third of the world's population, including many people in Las Vegas. Back then, a population of 2,000. The flu sparkled shutdowns. Warnings and pushbacks around the U.S. that eerie similar to the fallout of the COVID-19 outbreak in Las Vegas and other cities more than 100 years later. Sully is so relevant. Christopher Nichols, director of Oregon State University Center of Humanities, said World War II era outbreak. The coronavirus pandemic has upended daily life, brought much of the U.S. to a halt with sweeping business closures and stay-at-home orders, and prompted many people to wear masks when they ventured outside. Las Vegas' main figure engine tourism has factory shut off amid the turmoil. Job losses in Nevada have soared to record levels. By all accounts, the influenza outbreak did not grind the U.S. to a standstill, but many of its spillover effects are on replay, including Las Vegas, where just everything shut down a century ago, said Bob Stoddard, chairman of state of the Museum and History. Several people were arrested for not wearing masks and then reprimanded by a judge, according to Stoddard. It was nearly a pandemic in this town, he said. Cracks for the dead. September 28, 1918, the Las Vegas newspaper had front-page stories about politics, military life, and alleged retail price gouging. It also reported an influenza epidemic was prevalent in Las Vegas, though it wasn't clear where the notorious Spanish type was to blame. Soon the Spanish influenza epidemic sweeping the nation had reached serious portions of Las Vegas. The Age wrote October 5th. About 80 people had become sick. The number of infections was rising daily. The State Board of Health ordered schools, the theaters, and all places of public assembly should close. As precautions against the disease, people should avoid crowded places and groups of people, the Age wrote. The paper declared 2 weeks later that the epidemic was on the decline. Around 140 cases have been reported in Las Vegas. But again, in Las Vegas, again wrote in November, the outbreak had become more serious. There was difficulty in getting sufficient cases for the dead. Physicians were overworked, the hospital was full, and the undertaker with CB Falls was confined to his bed. The paper also ran a list of do's and don'ts from health officer Dr. R.W. Martin, who told readers to keep clean, brush your teeth, beware of sure cures, not stand too close to someone while talking, and ordered by city commissioners to wear masks. 5 days after the pandemic continued up and down, the Age declared November 23rd was that the crisis was on the wane. There's a few cases reported daily, no deaths for 7 days. So the county health board suspended all public distances because of the outbreak. the paper reported. A month later, and such vision at a particular dangerous form of amusement became the violent exercise, body heated and sweating. A week later, Age wrote that the officials went to the Mopa Valley, Northeast Las Vegas, to have battle with the influenza, which had broken out with a considerable fury there. In the end, the pandemic officially killed 40 people in Southern Nevada, Nevada South, 4,000 cases, flu cases in 1918. Las Vegas Review Journal previously reported. Those numbers, however, might be officially low. Flu cases were not required to be reported at the time. Former Las Vegas State Museum staffer Ileana Short has said the death toll did not account for deaths from pneumonia that might have been linked to the flu. We've done this before. I was told the influenza outbreak was the worst pandemic in a recent history, killing an estimated 50 million people globally, including 675,000 in the U.S., according to Centers for the Disease and Prevention. Cities around the country had shutdowns at the time, with schools, restaurants, saloons, and the churches going dark. John Barry, author of The Great Influenza, the story of the deadliest pandemic in history, told the Review Journal this week. But the actions back then were generally less extreme than what we're doing now. Nothing that plenty of people stopped going to work because they was all sick, they were scared to fall ill or was care for somebody. There's a protest in Nevada. Other states have opposed closures and amendment containing new coronavirus, a pushback support by Donald Trump. People resisted efforts to fight the pandemic off a century ago. A so-called anti-mask league was formed to public when masks in public. Oregon State Legal said business ought to push back against shutdowns in a number of cases. Communities that reopened suffered another wave of infection, according to Alexander Navarro, assistant director of University of Michigan Center of History of Medicine. In Denver, for instance, people came out and celebrated their award. Flu cases and deaths started to climb soon afterwards. He said Las Vegas will now more than 2 million people in the metropolitan area, bears almost no resemblance to Las Vegas centers ago, but the valley has largely shutdowns of the coronavirus. Infections have soared. The museum chairman Stoller said people are getting almost identical instructions that were handed down during the global flu outbreak. We've done it before 100 years, he said. So history is repeating itself, but in different form. Just do what you're supposed to do. Wash your hands, stay clean. Sanitize, hydrated. Think about other people. Don't be a hoarder. I can't even think what to say. Just be safe. I can't think what to say about my mind. It's blank for some reason. But like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Check the bell notifications, and just do what you need to do to survive in this world. All right, have a good day. Bye.